Now guys, the time has come for the bull flag pattern. The bull flag is one of my personal favorites. I really like this pattern, both because it happens so often in the market, it appears all the time, and it's also a relatively simple pattern. To identify a good bull flag, what you are looking out for is that you want to see a strong impulsive move. So the move that goes in the same direction as the trend are called impulsive moves. And then we want to identify a pullback. And a pullback is essentially a move that goes in the opposite direction of the trend. Many times the bull flag will print sort of minor lower highs and lower lows within the move. However, bull flags can also be more simple. So for example, this move right here could be a bull flag, and this move down here could also be a bull flag. The difference between a good and a bad bull flag is often more about how the price behaves, both during the move towards the upside, but also inside the actual flag. So let's now take a look at the bull flag strategy and how to trade a bull flag step by step. So first of all, you can see that the flag we have right here is the one most similar to the sort of textbook bull flag we just recently took a look at. Because as you can see, we had this impulsive move up, then the price started to move against the direction of the trend, and also inside the actual bull flag, we printed both lower highs and we also printed lower lows. So this is a very classic example of a bull flag. And in order to find a good bull flag, what you're looking out for is that you want the move that happens before the bull flag, so this move right here, you want this move to be pretty sharp. It's a good sign when we see strong candles like this one and this one happening before the flag. During the actual flag, what we preferably want to see is that we want to see lots of these candles that are pretty small, like these three right here, these three right here. In simple terms, we usually want the flag to be pretty tight here, and we don't want the price to move too much. The most common way to enter the bull flag is to enter on the candle that breaks the flag. So you can see that this right here is the candle that broke above the flag, and what we usually do is that we enter on that candle close. And preferably what you want to see with the candle that breaks above is that you want to see a strong candle. Just as the candles we talked about down here, it's a good sign when we see a long and strong candle. As for your stop loss, you usually place it below the lowest point of the flag. And in this case, you can actually see that the lowest point is all the way down here. In this case, we had pretty much one low and two lows at the same level. So we want to make sure to place the stop a tiny bit below. The reason why we do this is because if the price gets rejected at the resistance of the bull flag, we can actually allow the price to get one more bounce on this support without getting stopped out. To keep it simple, you can use a risk to reward ratio of 2, and we have been talking about what that is earlier, so your target would be somewhere up here. However, another method you can use is to measure the impulsive move up, and you can take this exact measurement from the lowest point of the bull flag and make this point right here your target. Another way to enter the bull flag is to try to enter at the support of the flag. But in order for this entry to work, so imagine that this right here is the flag. What I usually want to see is that I want to see a candle that looks something like this, that quickly dips below the support of the flag and then quickly pushes above. If we see a candle like this in the bull flag, then a good entry point is to actually enter at the candle close of that pattern. You might recognize this type of entry from the patterns we talked about earlier in the course, and I'm personally a big fan of this type of entry. And this type of entry is often called a false breakout or a failure test. What I also want to show you guys with this example is that not all bull flags will look like this. Not all bull flags will have highs and lows like we see in the textbooks, but many times they will be just simple pullbacks. So for example, if you take a look at the flag down here, you can see that it's pretty much a line. We have an impulsive move, we have a move against the direction of the trend, and here we saw the breakout. However, now I have a short exercise for you guys. I want you guys to think about which of these bull flags are the best. And I want you guys to specifically think about the move that happened before the flag appeared. So if you want to, pause the video right now, think a bit, and drop your answer down in the comments below. Hey, why aren't you pausing the video? Just kidding, you of course don't have to do the exercises here, but I do think it's really valuable to sometimes pause the video and think. So the answer here, at least for me, is that this right here is a better bull flag. And this is not because the bull flag looks more like it does in the textbook. The reason I think that this bull flag is better is simply because the move that happened before the flag appeared was much stronger. And this is what we want to see. If you compare it to the move that happened before this flag, you can see that during this upwards movement, we had lots of small candles and we had sort of low momentum, and preferably before the flag, we want to see strong momentum. This video was just a short clip from our full chart patterns training course. So if you have the time, I highly recommend to click or tap on the screen right here to watch the full video.